little bit of fart going. Little fucking. I can't speak today. It is not working. Get my socials going here. I can be very specific. 2 hours. Yeah, sure, why not? Go ahead. And we're good to go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my little stream. I just want to share my passion for flying. I really enjoy flying and stuff like that. And I want to involve people here and have a little fun. So, we're going to have just some basic stuff. I am, of course, a student pilot and still learning a lot of things. But, you know, I'm gonna get there eventually. It's gonna take some time, but that's okay. That's just how things are, you know? Things take time. But I'll get there. I will get there eventually with time and practice. Again, I am a student pilot. I am currently going through ground school, self-paced ground school, to learn all the things I need to learn. I still mess around with the flight simulator. I know it's not like true, real training, but I still mess around with it just because, well, I'm going to be honest. Let's be honest here. Becoming a pilot is expensive. It's expensive. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And so because of that, I'm having to put, dude, it's just some financial stuff. I'm having to put actually getting my real pilot's license on the back burner for now, which is okay. It's not really what I want to do, but it's what I have to do for now. But that's okay. At least I get to still enjoy myself, share my passion with people, and just have some fun in the simulator. I'm just finishing off my pre-flight inspection. We're about to get into the plane here and fly. We are doing a little route from Raleigh-Durham International Airport, one of local airports, to me. Not my home airport, where I actually learn, where I actually go flying, but close enough. And we're going to be flying, at least for now, the beginning, flying over to Piedmont. What is it? Piedmont Triad International in Greensboro. So it's gonna be this first one, first little battle. It's gonna be a short flight, maybe 30-40 minutes tops, somewhere around there. So, without further ado, let's get started. I do have a little program. I am connected in to a network called VATSIM. For those who don't know what VATSIM is, it is a big network, online network for enthusiasts, like aviation enthusiasts, to give us the ability to have ATC, air traffic control, actual working radios. So I'll be making out radio calls as I am connected to the network, and I need to be making radio calls. I do know that there is somebody else here at the airport with me. I don't know if they are doing anything yet. They seem to be just chilling in their gate, but I do still need to make those callouts to ensure they know what the hell I'm doing, and I know what they are doing. So before we get there, though, we have to get our engine running. So I finished the pre-flight inspection checks here, the pre-flight inspections. I'm gonna move on to the next before starting the engine checklist. And real quick, as you could probably tell, I do have some information here at the bottom of my screen. You can see where I'm the destination, ETA, my speed, my altitude, all that kind of stuff. This is running off of ForeFlight on my iPad, which is also where I have my checklists and things like that. I'm still figuring all this out, so I'll figure all this how I want to stream this eventually. All right, so we have finished our pre-flight check. Passenger briefing. Kind of already technically did that, but not in the correct way. We don't really have to do that with a simulator, but that's okay. Maybe in the future, as we move along with streaming things, we'll do an actual briefing. That's my plan, at least. Seatbelts, shoulder harnesses, seats, all that stuff is all good. My brakes are set and good. All right, avionics master is off. All of our circuit breakers. Whoops, that was my parking brake. Let's not do that. All my breakers should be good. They are. Electrical equipment is off. Autopilot, definitely off. It's part of the G1000 panel here, so if that panel's off, autopilot is very much off. All right, and then fuel selector, tanks are set to both. Cool. All right, we are set to go to move over to starting the engine. No need to prime. Carb heat should be okay for now. Throttle is 1/4 inch open, 1/8 inch open. Rich fuel mixture. Check our propeller area. Make sure nothing is in our way. What the fuck is next to me? Hello. Who are you? Is that an actual player that just decided to pop up next to me? Or is that... No, that's just random traffic. Also, why in the world... I just... Alright. Apparently... Let's see here. Yeah, it's got no flight. Interesting. I did tell it, like, what my... plane is, but apparently it doesn't know what my plane is. That's fine. Whatever. No biggie. No biggie. Alright, here we go. Yeah, clear prop. Battery. Alternator. Ignition switch to both. And start. Clear prop. Alright. Engine is on. Oil pressure looks good. Oil temperature is rising. Let's get in here and double check that. Oil temperature looks good. Vacuum looks good. Get our avionics on. Navigation beacon. is on. Radios are on. We need to tune into the CTAF for this airport, since there is currently no controller. The CTAF, for those who don't know, is a common traffic advisory frequency. Basically, it's a frequency used when there is either a tower, an airport with no tower, meaning no air traffic control, and get that hit over. You need to be able to advise people of what the heck you are doing. So right now I'm trying to figure out how we're going to do those CTAVs. Hold on. How are we gonna do? Because we don't. This airport technically doesn't have a CTAF. So the question is, there we go. Okay. Got it. All right. We are good now. We are now on the traffic advisory frequency for this airport, which actually I believe coincides with. Let's find out. What channel are they using? Oh, they're just using the tower frequency. That makes sense. That makes complete and utter sense. Alright, now that we're here and we're ready to go, we can get rid of this. There we go. I think, let's see here. He's not on the correct frequency, but that's okay. Runways. Double check. Winds are variable. Weather. It's kind of everywhere. So we're going to take off from runway 14, I think, is probably going to be our best bet here. We don't really have a good operating runway to take off from here, just due to the winds. And I'd rather not just cross the field, if I can, especially since there's someone else here who would like to is planning on taking off here at some point, eventually. I'm sitting here kind of watching the radar here to see what's he doing, and he's just kind of chilling there. He's also on the other side of the airport, so I don't think we're going to have to worry about too much. But with that being said, let's do our calls. So, here we go. I believe I forgot what to say. That is awkward. Sorry, I'm just thinking about what I need to say in my head. Raleigh Durham traffic, Skyhawk 3148 X-ray, taxiing to runway 14 via Juliet Charlie. Juliet Charlie Charlie 1. Durham traffic. Raleigh Durham traffic, Skyhawk 3148 X-ray, taxiing to runway 14 via Juliet Charlie Charlie 1. Raleigh Durham. Raleigh Durham traffic, Skyhawk 3148 X-ray, taxiing to runway 14 via Juliet Charlie Charlie 1. Raleigh Durham. Alright, we are good to go. We are set to go, so we're going to go ahead and start moving over to runway 14. Just a small little taxi. It's not too bad. And we're going to do all our callouts, proper callouts here. No half-assed callouts. Proper callouts for student purposes. You know, you gotta learn. You gotta learn. It's always best not to assume that there's no traffic. Always assume that there is traffic. We are coming up to the VFR line for runway 23 left. 5, right? We're going to come up here and hold short of 23 left. Alright, now that we're holding short of 23 left, we can get back on our radio and check. Everything looks clear. I don't see any traffic in the skies. Traffic on our system also looks clear, so we should be good to go. Raleigh Durham traffic, Skyhawk 3148 X-ray, crossing runway 23 left via Charlie, Raleigh Durham.
Approaching runway 23 left.
Oh, that
entered runway 23 left. 6,000 feet remaining.
That is blaring in here. That's cool, though. But, like, chill out. Crossover. Cool. Cool. And we're clear. So we got to go back on our radio here. Raleigh-Durham traffic. Skyhawk 3148 X-ray. Clear of runway 23 left. Raleigh-Durham. Now that we've made our call out, we can proceed via Charlie 1 here. We're actually going to make a little stop here at right beforehand. We don't really have another place for a run up, so we're going to just park ourselves right here for just a second. Get my camera situated. There we go. All right. Now that we're situated, now what we can do here is do our before takeoff checklist. So parking brake is set. We are also holding the brakes as well. Seats are adjusted. Cabin door is closed and locked. Control surfaces. Ooh, our flaps are all the way down still. Check our flaps here. Okay, we're good now. All right. Good. All right, check our control surfaces. We have move it. Left. Can't really. You are in the way, my dude. Oh, cool. I can't see that either. That's fine. That's fine. Move inside. Let's see here. Check our elevator. Elevator is moving free. Rudder is moving and free. Check our flight instruments. We do not have our altimeter set. Altimeter is 3025. So we're going to set this for 3025. Fuel quantity, we have plenty of fuel to get to our destination. Mixture is rich. Check to see that we are set to both. Elevator, trim. Make sure that's set for takeoff. We are set for takeoff. Okay. Throttle. All right, holding onto the brakes. Throttle to 1700 RPM. Checking RPM drop on the magnetos. We should see 100 RPM drop. Which we are seeing. RPM, so we don't have to worry about that. Vacuum looks good. Oil is up to temperature. All of our instruments are set and correct. We have our altimeter set. Battery looks good. Alright. Everything is checking out. We don't have a friction lock, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll turn our strobe on. Avionic radios are set. Autopilot is off. Everything looks good to go. 55 climbs easy. Alright. Holding onto the brakes. Parking brake released. Right, we should be good to go. Get back on the CTAF here and announce our departure from 1-4 after I line up at the VFR line here, runway 14. Raleigh-Durham traffic, Skyhawk 3148, X-ray, departing runway 14 westbound traffic, Raleigh-Durham.
Entered runway 14, 3,500 feet remaining.
All right, we are entering into the runway here. Oh, 14, Raleigh-Durham. It's not the most beautiful day in the world, but we should be just fine. All right, we are good to go. Final checklist. I don't believe we're gonna
Raleigh Durham traffic, American. Oh, correction. Envoy 3792. We're pushing back from gate Charlie 11. We'll be facing to the west. Raleigh Durham traffic.
We don't have to worry about flaps. Carb should be good. All right, here we go. Full throttle. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Rotating speed. And we're off the ground, baby. Here we go. Alright, so since we are doing a VFR flight, we gotta make sure our transponder is on. There we go. Switch back to our map. And we're going to climb up to 2,500 feet. Oh, God, our turn coordinator is going insane. There we go. Climb about 1,000 feet for a minute. Not too bad. And we're going to make sure we are getting ourselves clear of the area. Just make sure we're good, especially since this guy is on a jet and I'm in a little dinky plane. He can outrun and outgun me at any point here. Alright. So we're almost up to our altitude. 2,500 feet. Once we get up to 2,500 feet, we should also be a good distance away from the airport. Here we go. Alright, level off. Get our trim set here. Bring that speed down. And now that we're a good distance away, we can make our turn. Still climbing here, which is not good. I need to bring myself down. Not be at 2,700 feet. We stay at or below 2,500. Don't know what that was all about, but okay. Game, chill out. Still a little too high. There we go. Much better. Looking good. Got our freaking elevator trim here going nuts, so let's get that fixed. Alright. We should be good now. Here we go. And we're cruising. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Not too shabby at all. And once we're clear of... Let's see here. We've got a good distance here, so we're just going to go ahead and...
Alright, leader on traffic, onboard 3792, taxiing 25 left via Tango 4, all the way down to Bravo 1, right leader on traffic.
Probably need to change that volume. I feel like it's too loud. Let's fix that volume. Can I change the volume? Oh, I can. Oh, baby, that's much better. Look at that. We can fix things if we try. Anyways, I have no idea what's wrong with me. There's a lot of things wrong with me, but that's a whole different can of worms that we are not opening today or ever. But that's okay, because right now we're flying. As you could probably tell, I have no idea what the fuck to say. I mean, I'm flying a fucking plane right now. Yeah, I don't know, man. A little dinky plane, just trying my best not to crash or anything. I think I'm doing actually pretty well. We're staying nice and level, straight and level. Keeping ourselves good distance away from the... Dude, don't look at me. What the heck? I need to remove the co-pilot. I don't even want the co-pilot here. I think I can do that. Hang on. Let's see here. It's probably going to change the flight characteristics if I do this while I'm flying, but that's a-okay. We can just do a little... put my actual weight in. Don't make fun of me. Okay. There we go. Load aircraft. Load immediately. And... he's gone. Yay! Oh, I didn't close the window. That explains all the noise. I am clearly a genius. Alright, so now what we do is keep ourselves on a nice straight and level flight. So one of the big things, one of the first things you learn from flight school is keeping that straight and level flight. So obviously I have my altimeter on so I can see you know, what my altitude is, but I'm trying to ignore it as best as I can. And basically what we're doing is, all right, this is our straight and level flight. Now we're climbing again. So we need to bring that down. There we go.
And righty turn, traffic on by 3792, lining up 5 left to righty turn.
We're still a little high. Come on, baby. I don't know why it wants to, like, fight me so much. Oh, yeah, we're like a little way too high, man. There we go. Get our trim, like, readjusted here. Alright, there we go. Now we should be alright. Back to what I was saying. One of the first lessons you learn when...
Righty turn, traffic on by 3792, departing 5 left departure to the north on the Bexel 5 hour now departure. Righty turn.
One of the first things you learn when you are flying is straight and level flight. And basically the whole idea is get a picture of what straight and level looks like out the windshield. Compare it to the distance between the tip of the cowling, which is that, you know, the metal piece that you see in front, to the horizon. Gauge that distance between the cowling and the horizon. And keep that mental image in your head. And then that's what you want to keep when flying, is that keep that distance. Clearly I'm doing a very poor example of it. But it's alright. We're learning. We'll get there. Slowly but surely. I do see our little friend here in this traffic. He is departing to the north, so we don't have to really worry about him. We should be fine. So just getting ourselves back up to the altitude that we need to be at, and then doing ourselves a little favor and adjusting the trim. Damn, trim is just like all over the place, and I don't know why. There we go. She still wants to climb. Alright, should be okay now. Alright, and we are kind of needing to get back on track here with our waypoint.
And righty turn, traffic on by 3792, passing 4,400 for 21,000. Last call, righty turn.
Follow. I do apologize about the channel points not working. I didn't have time to get my VTuber model working, so yeah, that's kind of awkward. But well, I'll get there. It's been a while since I've streamed, and I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, so please excuse the mess. But we're just having a little flight here, having a little bit of fun, or at least trying to. I'm definitely trying to have fun. I'm still having issues keeping my altitude correct. Like, holy cow. Hey, an artist, heck yeah. That's what we need more of. More artists in the world. Art keeps the world going round. Very, very much so. Alright, here we go. Coming up on our first waypoint here. That we should have been moved, like, honestly pointed to this whole time, but I just wanted to get out of the way of that other jet. Because he is very much going to overpower me, but he's flying to the north. So we don't have to worry about him too much. I do appreciate the offer, but I do have a model. I just did not have it ready at the time that I wanted to start streaming. So, but I appreciate it. I kind of do my own model work for my VTuber model, also and VR chat, things like that. But let's see here. I am also a little focused on trying to fly this plane here. I am connected to a multiplayer network with other people online, so I can't just pause this. There's not much I can do right now, but I do appreciate the offer. All right, here we go. Coming up on our first waypoint, I think. It might still be a little distance out. But I can go ahead and start making my left-hand turn here to get on track. Here. Here we go. Get ourselves lined up to follow my flight plan here. I did kind of divert a little too much out of the way when leaving Raleigh-Durham, but that's okay. We are back on track. We should still have plenty of fuel. Yeah, we got plenty of fuel. We're gonna be just fine. Just fine. There we go. Again, I do appreciate the offer, but again, unfortunately, there's not much I can do right now. I cannot be pulling things up while flying this plane. I have to be staying focused on what I'm doing here. But again, I do appreciate the offer. Maybe another time. There we go. And lined up with our flight path. Heck yeah. So we got 25 minutes to our destination. We should be well out of the range for the airport we just left, though I think I'm going to stay on this frequency for now, just in case. I don't believe anything will be popping up. Any other traffic will be popping up anytime soon. We are getting a little low. We should probably get ourselves back up to where we need to be. Good lord. Either this yoke is really sensitive. Something is not right with it. I swear. I need to, like, crack it open again and take a look and see what I can do about fixing it. Alright, there we go. Much better. A little more power. Bring our fuel mixture down here so we can keep our speed, but also save fuel, as we are kind of burning through it, but we'll be all right. God, the view never gets old, like, ever. I swear. Always a fantastic view up in the air. Especially being able to see the places that I live. Absolutely wonderful. I actually do have an hour of logged time in a Cessna 172, which is what I'm flying here today. But I got my start in flying up in New Hampshire with a friend of mine. And we flew in his little Piper Cherokee. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful time. It was quite cold, uh, being in the middle of March up in New Hampshire, but good time. Flying in the, I was in the right seat with him up front, and he looked at me about mid-flight. He was like, "Hey, you want to fly?" I was like, "Heck yeah, I will totally do that." He handed me the controls, and well, I was bitten ever since. Ever since then, I have I can't get enough of flying, and I really, someday I will get my pilot's license. Someday. But for now, the simulators will do just fine. Simulators will do just fine. Keeping altitude much better this time around. Oh, here we go. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, the freak is... There we go. Hello, Virtual Vert. How you doing? We are flying from Raleigh-Durham International. I'm a little off track here. To... What is the name of this? Oh, God. Piedmont Triad International. This is a short little flight right now. I'll definitely be doing more if I can keep myself going straight. Holy cow. It helps if I pay attention just a little bit. Just a short little flight. I am a student pilot, messing around with the simulator just to keep my wits about me, and the things that I'm learning going through ground school. Being that flight school is expensive, and I don't have my finances quite ready for the real deal. But while not quite the same, this will do just fine for now. I'm still very much enjoying it. Absolutely adore doing this. And again, can't get enough of that view, whether it's virtual or real. Cannot get enough of that view. Absolutely wonderful. Let's see here. A little off track on our course here. We are getting closer to our destination, so I'm probably going to go ahead and get myself switched over to the frequency for the airport. Let's see here. They are definitely not towered right now. I am on the VATSIM network today, which means I do have people on the radio, but the places I'm going are not towered. So I'm gonna have to get no air traffic controllers. Get this tuned in and see if we got anybody over there right now, since we should be well away from Raleigh-Durham International at this point. We can go ahead and monitor that frequency. Take a look at our weather here. And get my altimeter adjusted. There we go. Perfect. We are still veering off course here, and I need to get myself corrected here. Let's make a little left turn to get myself back on course. I do have GPS here. I'm using ForeFlight on my iPad to track where I'm going and get my flight plan. I do have it in the stream. You can see it at the bottom, kind of half there, where it's just the flight information. But I definitely want to be able to get the entire thing in there somehow. I don't know. I gotta. There's a lot to do. A lot to do for getting my stream layout set the way I want. There we go. Definitely still. How in the world am I still not on course? There we go. Much better, much better. Ooh. Chill out, chill out. Definitely still need to, like, check over the calibration of my controls here. Like a little wonky, a little too responsive, in my opinion. They are definitely old, which is fine. Better than nothing. Better than using a mouse and keyboard, that's for sure. I mean, hey, I ain't gonna say no to some keyboard flying, but having the yoke in front of you, the actual throttle quadrant in front of you, much better. Feels good. Ooh, hitting a little spot of wind there. Keep her going there. Okay. There we go. Definitely getting a little windy over here in Greensboro. It has. It very much has. I have been kind of interested in looking at, oh gosh, what is it? The Honeycomb Alpha and Bravo throttle quadrant and yoke. It does look really good. Though I am currently still rocking the Logitech flight yoke system. I didn't have time to get my camera set up. I do want my camera set up. You know, pointed at my setup here, so y'all can actually see what I'm doing. Maybe next stream. Hopefully next stream I can do that. But using the flight yoke system from Logitech, it's kind of old. It's used. One of my because I do have all the panels as well: autopilot, a multi-panel radio, and switch panel, and one of the instrument panels as well. Fantastic stuff. Kind of expensive, a little bit, even on the used market, but decently affordable. My radio panel is actually branded Cytec, so this thing is old enough to be before Logitech came in and bought out Cytec. I think it's my only Cytec piece I have here, as far as I know. I think everything else is Logitech, a little newer. It has definitely gotten me pretty far. Leaves somewhat of a desire for better stuff, but it works pretty well. My eventual plan, as I mess around with the Cessna Citation CJ4 as my kind of preference jet to play around with. I enjoy it a lot. It's a lot of fun. Might actually pull it out today. I might pull it out today just for some fun. I want to. My plan is eventually be able to build a cockpit, sim cockpit of the CJ4, completely custom. Build my own hardware to be able to control everything. Both sides, so pilot, co-pilot seat, whole 9 yards. It's gonna be a lot of work, but it's gonna be a lot of fun to do. I cannot wait to get started on that project. Currently working on getting the funds together to be able to do that. Definitely gonna be recording some videos and posting some stuff about that as I go along in its build process. We are a little high here. Need to come down so we can maintain that 2,500 feet altitude. Yes, very much so. I have a lot of good material in the way of ground school. I have the Sporties.
Destination ATIS is 128.55.
I have the Sporties Learn to Fly course, the private pilots course from Sporties, along with their VFR communications manual course. It helps out with how you should be on the radio, which things you should say, all that kind of stuff. It has absolutely been fantastic and very, very handy for learning. And recently just got accepted into VATSIM, which I am actually on right now. So I can really get to practice my radio callouts using ATC, not being scared of talking on the radio. I finally got to play around last night. I was on. I got myself got the gumption to finally speak up on the radio. I was at an airport with a controller. I was talking with him over some messages. It's like, hey, I'm new. I'm just working up the courage to say something. I'm just trying to do my best. I don't want to screw up. And he, fully understanding, took me through it on text, and I was like, awesome, I got this. Absolutely wonderful. Got through my calls. Everything went wonderful. Taxied to my runway, got everything set up, took off, had myself set up for being westbound, getting ready to leave his airspace, and then my game crashed. Just straight up, not even 5 minutes off the runway, game just boom, gone. I'm like, all right, I'm not getting back on. I'm done. I'm gonna go to bed. I said, forget it. At that point, I wanted to drink anyways. I started to drink and went to bed. Did not get back on. I was so mad. But I mean, hey, that is the way that, unfortunately, Microsoft Flight Simulator is. It is what it is. You can't really do much about it. So, but I at least did work up the courage and got the gumption. I spoke up. I did my calls, and it felt really, really good. It felt so good. I definitely know that uh, my pilot friend who got me into this entire mess anyway, originally, would be quite proud of me, for sure. Still got some work to do, but we will get there. Looks like we are closing in on our destination here. I think because there is no controller here, despite that, because I'm getting close to Class Charlie airspace, I think I'm going to go ahead and do my callouts anyways, just to be sure that everything is good.
DCA traffic runway 3792, we're descending via the CAPS 3 R number arrival, currently out of 1,800 for 10,000, inbound 40, ILS runway 17, DCA traffic.
Hold up. I do believe... Oh, do we have a controller here now? Oh shit, we do have a controller. Oh god, okay, we have a controller. All right. Ooh. Let's quickly make a turn here to avoid that Class Charlie airspace, because we are in that Class Charlie airspace, and whew, get our callouts correct. Oh, I am glad. Dang, that was like, oh, glad I was paying attention. Glad I was very much paying attention. All right, here we go. All right, so I need to request into Charlie airspace. All right, I gotta remember what we're doing here. Piedmont Triad International Tower. Who I'm talking to, who I am, where I am, what I want. All right, here we go. Trying to remember all my callouts here to make sure I'm doing things correctly. Because I was not planning on somebody suddenly being here. I was expecting this. All right, here we go. I need. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I didn't practice. I never practiced my callouts for landing at a controlled tower, controlled airport. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Best wind. Duh. Duh. Crap. Now what do I do? Okay, breathe. First, breathe. Alright. I do see traffic to the north of myself, so I do need to pay attention to that. Crap. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little pit stop at Burlington. Could do a little pit stop at Burlington. Figure out what I need to do, and then we're actually going to go in. This is perfect. I just was not ready to deal with the controller. So we're going to fly over to a small airport, Burlington Airport, Burlington Alamance, and then come back to getting over to Greensboro. So first of all, we need to get ourselves back up to our correct altitude. I should be around for a decent amount of time. And Miko, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. And dude, you know what? You are good. You know what? It's less about mental stress about people watching me. Honestly, it's great that people are watching me. It means that I can, actually, get myself, proper. But I should be here for a good long while. So thank you for coming around, and hopefully I will catch you again later. All right, here we go. Gonna fly over here, Burlington Alamance Regional, and get ourselves resituated here. As I was not expecting. How am I doing? I'm slightly stressed. I was flying, expecting absolutely no controller to be at an airport, and then there was a controller at the airport. And now I have no idea what I'm doing, and I need to put this thing down, figure out how to talk to the air traffic controller for an approach, and then go back. I am... Whew! We're good. We're gonna be alright. We're gonna be alright. Hopefully. Just gotta get this bird down. Here we go. The stream is going a-okay, actually. Surprisingly. Doing alright. Here we go. Alright, and we're close enough to get in to here. So Burlington traffic, Skyhawk 318 for X-ray of 5 miles west of airport, coming in for a crosswind. Burlington traffic. I do play some Guild Wars. I play Guild Wars 2 as well. I'm a kind of a huge MMO player. Mostly only just playing Guild Wars 2. Which is a lot of fun. I've just been mostly focusing on this recently. As I'm interested in becoming a pilot, and getting my pilot's license. It's just a lot of money. So this is a nice little alternative to a nice little alternative. Not the greatest. There's a lot missing from this versus actually flying, but I'll get there eventually. Red Dead 2 is so good. I still haven't finished that game. I need to, but I absolutely have been enjoying it. God of War, I have been going through the PlayStation 2 God of War games, and Also, Ghost of Sparta on the PSP. I still have my PSP. Take it to work with me, and when I get some downtime at work, I'll play a little God of War. It's a lot of fun. Absolutely enjoyable game. Don't play a whole lot of Counter Strike though anymore. I used to play it, but competitive games just they aren't for me. I'm a story guy. Absolutely love my stories. Uh, Favorite game all time, Mass Effect series. Oh, while the ending isn't the best, Mass Effect is. Absolutely love Mass Effect. All right, here we go. Getting crossed over here, and then we're going to make a loop to join the traffic pattern. Bring our speed down here some. As we drop in altitude very slightly. All right, here we go. Make that right hand turn. Where's our... Oh, we are like on top of the... I do appreciate it, but the stream has been kind of a work in progress. So I'm not too sure how far I want to take it. I'm not trying to, turn this into my job. I just want to share my passion of flying and just have some fun. Mostly, that's all I kind of want right now. But I do appreciate the offer, though. All right, we think we should have cleared the field. Yep, we did. All right. Burlington traffic, Skyhawk 3148 X-ray, joining downwind traffic 45 Burlington. Get ourselves orientated here with the runway, bringing ourselves down to 500, 1,000 feet. There we go. One tick of flaps. A little more power as we are losing too much speed. Bleeding way too much speed. Alright, and get ourselves aligned here. Perfect. Alright, this is the time to concentrate. Burlington traffic, Skyhawk 3148 X-ray, turning base. Good. Speed is still good. A little high, so we need to bring that down. Drop the power back. Lined up. Burlington traffic, Skyhawk 3148 X-ray, turning Final. 1 mile final. Burlington traffic. Okay. And we can bring our speed down as we get ourselves lined up here.
500.
500.
Another notch of flaps. Okay.
Kilo Bravo Uniform Yankee. Warning. Airport not in current route.
Good. Looking good. Speed is good. Glide slope looks good. Altitude looks good. It's okay. We got it. We got it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Speed down. Nose up. Let her drop. Oh, baby. Brake, brake, brake. Flaps up. Oh, yeah. Absolutely wonderful landing. Actually, not too bad. A little rough, but not too bad. And we can turn off here. Ooh, baby. A little fast, little fast, little fast, little fast, little fast, little fast. Slow down, slow down. There we go. There we go. And we are good and cleared. Burlington traffic. Skyhawk 3148. X-ray cleared of runway 06. Burlington traffic. Okay. That was mildly nerve-wracking, but we did clear. So, that's good. Now I just need to figure out, because I do want to go still land at Greensboro. So what I need to do now is figure out my callouts. All right, park myself. Also probably need to refuel a little bit here. All right. Good, good. I'm gonna cut the fuel mixture. Shut up. There we go. All right. Only slightly stressful. All right, let's double check ourselves, make sure that that controller is still there. He is still there. So now I just gotta figure out what I'm supposed to do when entering into freaking the airspace. Let's see here. Arrivals. Pull up my manual here that I have. If it will load. There it is. Non-towered. Let's see here. Map. That is Class Charlie airspace. So I need to Also double check, see if they have approach. We do have an approach. Oh, that's ATIS. Ground. Okay. This is not too bad. I can do this. I can do this. Ooh. Just popped my freaking hip. All right. So I'm going to take a small break, use the restroom, and then we'll come back. We'll get into landing this plane at Greensboro. And of course, my birds are going absolutely nuts. Hello, babies. Hi, babies. All right. Don't want to talk to me when I get close to you. Understood. All right. So, it looks like we can do this. We can definitely do this. I just need to have the confidence to do it. That's the hard part. Hard part is definitely having the confidence to just say what I need to say. All right. Let's get this bag of rocks, bag of bolts back in the air. So, all right. Battery, alternator. Good. All our lights are good. Clear prop. Oh, fuel mixture. All right, and we're running again. And we're going to taxi over to runway 16 via that is junk on my window. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. All right, so I see signs over there with the state Alpha and Bravo. So I think. All right, I think we're good. All right, we're good. All right, we're good. We're good. All right. Burlington traffic, Skyhawk 3148 X-ray, taxiing to runway 06. Burlington traffic. Get myself reorientated here and back over to runway 06. We can take off and get back on our way to Greensboro, Piedmont International, Piedmont Triad International. Triad Piedmont? Piedmont Triad International. All right. It's just a short little taxi to the end of the runway here. All right, we can have just a little more speed here now. Come on now. Oh, God. All right. How does this work? I think it's... Have I gone too far? I feel like I've gone too far. I feel like I have gone too far. No, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're on track. We're on track. We're on track. All right, here we go. Burlington traffic, Skyhawk through 148 X-ray, departing runway 06 westbound, Burlington. All right, now we can get out onto the runway.
6,200 feet remaining.
Da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na. All right, and we are good. Make sure the flaps are all the way up. Oh, we need to throw some fuel in. Forgot to do that. Fuel, just a little bit of fuel. 33 gallons should do the trick. All right, we're good. Oh, get my view set back up correctly. All right. And also, last but not least, check our... There we go. Check our altimeter setting. We're good to go. No, keep her straight. Come on, baby. Keep her straight. Rotate. All right, we're back in the air. Burlington traffic, Skyhawk 3148 X-ray, making left traffic. All right. So what we're gonna do is move this from our route, and then good. All right, now we need our ATIS information, our weather information, and make sure we have everything correct for the airport we are about to head to. He's using a different frequency. Oh, well, he was there, and now he's not. I guess we are going back to regular CTAF frequencies then. All right. Ooh, a little high, a little high. Need to bring ourselves down to 3,500 feet. We are a little too high. 3,500? No, 2,500. We're a little too high for what we should be at right now. Ooh, and we're over revving our engine. There we go. Much better. Much, much better. And we are back on track and golden. Absolutely golden. Got ourselves relined up for airport. We'll see if that controller magically reappears again. I feel like he might. I feel like he might actually reappear. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Wrong direction. There we go. Moving my throttle the wrong direction. I was losing speed instead of gaining speed. There we go.
miles.
I gotta fix that. If I'm gonna have that playing on my stream, I need to fix that audio issue there. Ooh, careful, careful, careful. Okay. Good, 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 good. We're good, we're good. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Oh God. Touching things I shouldn't touch. Alright, let's see here. Check ourselves before we wreck ourselves. Here we go. We are golden. Piedmont Triad traffic. Skyhawk 3148 X-ray, 10 nautical miles east at 2,300 feet. Okay. All right, I think we're gonna head ourselves over to runway 32. Get ourselves lined up here. And be prepared to land. Keep myself level and the right altitude as well. It's being a little difficult right now. That's for sure. I see what's going on. I got my trim set incorrectly. And it wants to go up. There we go. should be see the airport here soon. I think. Let's see here. Yep, there it is. There we go. Here we go. There we go. There's our runway. We got ourselves lined up here for runway 32. Bring ourselves down. Probably need to go around this way. To be able to lose air and also get ourselves lined up with the runway.
$500.
Piedmont Triad Traffic Skyhawk 3148 X-ray on final for runway 32. Piedmont Triad. All right, here we go. Got ourselves some flaps here. And also lined up better with the runway. Bring our speed down. We are too high. Flaps. Down, down. Down, down. Down, down. There you go. There you go. Keep it there. Keep it there. Keep it there. Speed down. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, yep. Speed down. Nose up. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Actually, pretty
Runway
fucking...
05 right. 9,400 feet remaining.
Pretty clean. Pretty freaking clean. Little, A little landing there. Not too shabby. Get yourselves cleared of the runway. Piedmont Triad traffic, Skyhawk 3148 X-ray, clear of runway 32, taxiing to terminal. Alright, where's our general aviation? Oh. Alright, so we're gonna take... Charlie here, even though that's wrong. And no, it's not. We're good, we're good. Alright, we're just gotta go over to the FBO here. Oh no. Alright. Absolutely wonderful work. Actually decent flying. Much better. I need to like work on my taxiing here, but nobody cares about the taxiing and flight sims, so we'll be okay with that. But other than that, actually pretty decent flying and landing. 2 landings today. I wasn't expecting that, but you know what? I will take it. Park over here. Oh, we can be out of the way. Brilliant. Run through our flaps up. Alright, flaps up. Oops. Parking brake is set. Avionics switch off. Electrical equipment off. Yep, we're good. And then set the fuel mixture to idle cutoff. Engine is stopped. Everything looks good. All switches are off. Ignition switch to off. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant little flight there. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. We got to our destination a little longer than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. It happens. It happens. Happens to the best of us. Take a little break here. Stand up, move around. Hi, babies. Play with the birds. Let them scream at me. Hi. And actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna see. We're gonna play around here. We're gonna play around a little something here. A little something here. A little something. If it works. If it works. No guarantees, but we'll find out. Let's see. If we take this and shove this back here instead. Oh, so much is happening. Okay. Plug that in back there. Plug that in here. Hey, it's back. Good. All right. Let's see. Let's mess around with something. Let's mess around with something here. Let's see if we can do this. Do this. Do a little bit of that. Hey, that is really crooked. And kind of just a crotch shot, which is kind of not cool, so we're going to have to fix that. But, yoink. Check that out. There we go. There we go. Now you can actually see what the heck I'm doing here. That's nice. Ah, definitely need to make that smaller, though. There we go. Wow, there we go. Look at that. Now you can see what the fuck I'm doing. Ah, that's nice. I like that. That's much, much better. Oh, heck yeah. All right. Do I have any, like, quick foods I could use right now? Because holy crap, I did not eat breakfast like I was supposed to. And now I am suffering from said decision. Very much suffering from said decision. Is this just going to turn into a cooking stream really fast? This might actually turn into a cooking stream here. Just because I need food. Shit. I didn't think this through. I did not think this through at all. People are sending me crazy stuff. Dun, 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 dun. What is... Okay. Just gonna, like, you know, off the side, park my plane at Greensboro, and then just get up and make some ramen, because that's what I'm feeling right now, is some ramen. We're gonna make some ramen. Y'all can't see it, but I promise you, I am making ramen right now with a very loose-handled pot. Holy crap, let's fix that really fast. Why is this so loose? Where's my screwdriver? Where's my screwdriver? Where's my... Oh, there it is. Oh, that's right, because I was working on the arcade machine the other day. Oh, it's so... No, there you go. Okay, it was loose. Yay. Pot fixed. Kind of. Not really. Whatever, it's fine. As long as we can make ramen, that's all I care about. No, this is not turning into an early stream. Barley? Barley. Is it Barley? I think it's Barley. Right? Barley the bear? I think that's his name. Funny guy. Met him kind of... Well, I didn't meet him. I ran into him. We ran into him at FWA 2025. I think it was a quick... We saw him in the tunnel, passed by him, was like, yo, it's freaking Charlie. He's like, yo, and then, like, moved on. It was great. Good times. Good times all around. And, of course, my freaking stove is smoking because there's something on the burner. Burners are really hard to keep clean. These burners are just really freaking hard to keep clean. I can't show you guys what I'm cooking, which sucks. This is the worst stream on Twitch. Supposed flying, and now I'm cooking ramen in my kitchen and not even showing you guys. I am the best streamer. Nobody can do better than me in my stream. Uh, you know, because clearly uh clearly I'm doing everything um yeah, totally 100%. Just waiting for this freaking to boil so I can stick my ramen noodles in the water, man. I need to get some MSG. Get a big old thing of MSG. Add that to my repertoire of spices in the spice cabinet. My birds are going insane. No, you may not have the ramen. It's my ramen. Get your own ramen. Freaking birds, man. Freaking birds. It's not boiling. I'm disappointed. I am absolutely appalled and disappointed that the water is not boiling. I guess I could sit here and figure out what in the world we're gonna do now. What am I gonna do? I want to be crazy and just add a little do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's take a look here. Little look see. Where we're gonna. Whoops. Where are we gonna go off to? Oh. Atlanta Center is in use right now. All right. Let's see here. Where can we go? Where can we go next? I guess we could go back over to RDU. I mean, that's always an option. But I don't know, man. I think it might actually be best for me to call it because I need to know more about radio communications. Do a little more studying on the radio communications. Um, I might be back. I might come back. I guarantee you, I will probably be coming back. I just need to get some food in me, study some more, and go from there. And then, like, do the best that I can to ensure that I can communicate on the radio, man. So that way, once I get to back into actually like doing my flight training, I can impress my instructor and be like, "Yo, I got communications. I'm gonna talk on the radio." Because that would be freaking cool as. Oh, that would be so cool, man. To be able to come in uh with my instructor, to be like, "Yo, don't worry. I got it. I got it. I'll talk on the radio." Ah, be so cool. Be so freaking cool, man. Water is still not boiling. Water is still not boiling. Not fair. So, but anyways, yeah, this is the VATSIM network. This is the like first time I've gotten through this without my game crashing on me, which is very surprising because Flight Sim loves to do that. Flight Sim really loves to do that, just like randomly crash just because it can. But thankfully it didn't this time. We actually got through it. A lot of CTAF, no you know, common traffic advisory frequencies. No real like dispatch from departures from ATC control, just because, well, unfortunately, we we don't have. Oh, there is an active controller now. So if I were to leave now, I'd have to talk to uh, them, but that's okay. All right, I'm gonna call it for now. We'll come back later on. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you were watching, if not, that's your own fault. I hope today I was able to inspire you to be able to follow your passions, whatever they may be, whether it be in aviation, art, crafting, you name it. I hope that you guys are able to go and push yourselves not too hard. Don't push yourselves too hard, but definitely follow your dreams. Go and enjoy your passions. Don't let the world tell you no. Don't let others tell you no. This might not be what I want. I'd really rather be actually flying rather than doing the simulator. But you know what? I'll take it where I can get it. And right now, this is what I can get. Is being here with you guys on Twitch, sharing my passions, sharing my dreams. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. This is Riku signing off. I'll probably be back later. But for now, signing off. See you in the skies.